Next ready room is caster Christopher Monte Cristo Michaels, and of course from the European LCS, Mitch Crepo Forspulse. All right, send them away, send them away. Well, yesterday SK Telecom kept their undefeated world from the tournament.
Yeah, I think Fnatic's style were really tested.
Standing between them and SKT, Tigers will emerge from a Korean quarterfinal clash where they have questions to be raised. Hopefully some answers that we'll find out today. Let's waste no time though and send it over to Shocks to meet the two teams taking center stage in today's semifinal series. Based on their performances so far in this tournament, and we're not really certain how they're going to clash, but I'll be damned if we don't try to figure it out. So let's dive into the series at hand.
Look at the graphic on your screen, it looks like Smeb's one of those 1, 2, 3 trick ponies, but that's only because...
Now though, you look at taking that support, or the 80 cannon, that's cutting out damage for crowd control so that Huni can play.
Meta is really coming into full force towards not going to be some farm fest. And now it relies on how good is the synergy between top and jungle. And can Hojin abuse this?
Yeah. That's actually the jungler here in the tournament who has the most time spent in the enemy jungle, which is just indicative of the fact that he's like, you can sit in lanes, I'm just going to take the farm.
But there's risk to both of those styles, right? You can get caught out in the enemy jungle, or you can waste time not farming.
I'm not sure how much we've seen out of Kuro yet in this tournament.
Yeah. I think Kuro has...
They really didn't show up in the quarterfinals to a large...
is when the late phase kind of ends around
See, underway. Now is your time to ask any pressing questions that have been popping up about the teams or the games you've seen them going so far. You can ping the down. Sure,
hey, it was
if the audience here is going to let them do that.
It actually was a library at the end of yesterday.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to need to reveal Monte Cristo as a liar.
Seemed like there was a clear plan for Fnatic. They punished that greedy Kassadin Zac.
More than first blood, they were second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Ku coming away with the victory, though.
Ku already is the top laners against each other. Huni and Smeb kind of...
Fnatic's strategy coming in was very good. They saw the weakness. They wanted to go for these very aggressive summoner spells, try and take the fight to Ku early.
But Rito flashing it while the rest of the team's backing out of that turret.
Very bizarre call by Rito, especially because he knew that the Fate's call had already been used. He knew Alistair...
Fnatic is good and really bad at the same time. This is where I'm talking about they need accurate calls. Because they...
Final fast credit.
Yeah, just a great close one for clear calls, good finals. It didn't get his team ready.
Well, we're going to step away while the teams reset for Game 2 in the semifinal series between Ku Tigers and Fnatic, so don't go anywhere.
You saw what Ku can do in the late game, which was cool. They got a big advantage in the later parts of the game.
Well, that's the question, right, for Fnatic. Are they going to do that? Because punishing
out a game if they can't secure another lead. As we send it to the casters for Game 2, Yellowstar tells us that when it comes to fighting Ku, you have to face them head on.
Okay, what is Reno going to play if Rek'Sai Elise is gone? Is he going to go for that Olaf pick we've seen back in Europe? Is he going to try and play Elise in? He hasn't played it all year long. And we have to go all the way back to when he was on IM number 2 and IM number 1 he used to play it. On blue side, you should be able to secure that pick for yourself there. Priority jungler and often ban away one of them yourself or expecting it open and take the trade. So either you win Mordekaiser, normally you'd always go for Gangplank because he does really well into the Mordekaiser as well. But after EDG saw that and the remake happened, they're like, oh, we're not gonna do this again.
No way.
They banned it on blue side, not want to risk that trade. They
right, and they're very correct in that this series is much closer than it appears based on the score. I want to go all the way back to the champion selections.
Take a look, they prioritize that top edge. Take how well he holds it on to everything in that last fight. Then the Skarner comes out, and how do they answer it? Veigar. He's on to Veigar and on to Vista. But just the way he set up team fights, okay, the arrow comes in.
Yeah, I agree on Monte Cristo on the elimination. Especially if you look at that Azir pick till the later parts, but then they were already lost, so they're playing like kind of better on their own. So it was incredibly hard for Fnatic to play out of this, and then in addition to that, when you see the Tom Kinch, like Skarner, like argue about get a team composition with an identity, but that isn't as early game oriented. I like what they brought game 1 going full on the early games.
Well, we have our ideas what we want to see, but one thing is for certain, it is do or die for Fnatic here. Right now, we're going to head over to the caster booth for the call.
Makes the least.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Joined here by Gorilla after 3-0ing Fnatic and making it to the finals. First up, congratulations on fantastic League of Legends. And let me
Head in the tournament this season at IEM. And
a very rough season. Like I. In the past, whenever we played against SKT at a big stage, we didn't play that well, and the games overall went pretty easily. But I think
Still a week away now. You enjoy your victory. Congratulations once again, Gorilla and Ku into the finals.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the death and celebrate the life of the European teams at the World Championship. They brought 2 good teams and also H2K, and they did very well. They were great teams. They made it all the way to the semifinals, but in the end, the best teams won. May they live well in their next life in Season 6, and we hope to see them back again. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Rest in pepperonis.
I too was very sad when this happened, but somewhere during the last game, Kuwait as well, because we can really celebrate this fantastic victory of, an all-Korean team, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and it really does fill the pattern of Korean teams at the World Championship. Season 2, the first season with Korea, 5 Koreans.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get into a similar mindset. We will have a chance to come back, and we will return to the series in just a minute. But right now, Shox is standing by with Fnatic's veterans.
He's standing by here with Yellow Star. Of course,
We have so much support, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who are watching at home or just people coming here to watch us play. It's just amazing, like all the patience you guys have.
Thank you, Shox. Much deserved support from the audience here. I do want to return to your point during the eulogy, which is that Europe as a region brought 2 teams to the semifinals of Worlds. It was between Europe and Korea, and these are 2 very strong teams, Fnatic especially, that should be.
I like Yellow Star's comments on experience because I think that's really undervalued right now. Like shot call.
all right.
Yeah.
Look forward to H2K next year.
Yeah, buddy.
I do think that's a big thing. It's a team of very talented but very young players. They will only become strong.
Some of the early juggling of Hojin.
Yeah, that's what I like most about Smeb is because normally you look at these top laners.
Today we wanted to know what you wanted to know over on Twitter. First up, at Ari Bombari asks, what does the victor of today's series have to do to beat SKT? They look invincible at the moment. Now we know it's Ku, so gentlemen, the floor is yours.
Yeah, how do you beat the Koreans, Monty?
I mean, I think that Smeb probably is a
Man, I
one.
feel like they're just really, really well-rounded. And in this one particular, like, said it a million times, like, they do have Faker against Koro in this one. Koro, I think, surprised a lot today and did really well, but this is going to be a Faker he has to take on for the next one, and a lot more.
Curious. They've picked SK Telecom to take home the top prize. Well, gentlemen, there can only be one. And he's calling for SK. He's making a good case for himself to take one of your spots next time around.
I mean, Kreba, you have a history, though, with when I pick a Korean team in the playoffs of Worlds, you pick against.
Considered Fnatic to maybe be the better matchup against a